Welcome to Marriage and Relationship Podcast by Dr. J. Papu, a place where good marriage and good relationships are not acceptable, where we strive for greatness and excellence, great marriages and excellent relationships. Stay with me. Who knows? Your relationship or marriage may just get the boost it needs. God bless you. After my previous podcast, I happened to listen to, what's his name? Jay-Z. And he made a statement that I found very, very interesting, linking it to the previous podcast on making decisions based on our desperate needs. And he was saying that, I think I was referring to a relationship he had. I can't remember now. I didn't follow the whole story. That he will never love again the way he did because he was hurt so much when that relationship did not work out the way he thought it would. But then I'm saying this is the mistake that we often do because we're hurt in a relationship that we thought we were in love. Now we're blaming love for that. So I will never love. You think you were hurt because you loved too much. But you need to understand why you loved too much. You loved too much because you depended on that relationship for whatever reason. The issue is not love. The issue is not falling in love. It's the person you loved, why you are attracted to that person. That person actually was meeting a certain basic need in your life. And listening to the story, it came out very clear that his loss of his father, relationship with his father, whatever, and that pain. So obviously, he was looking for someone who's going to somehow deal with that pain. And if you meet somebody who actually promises to deal with that pain and even tries to deal with that pain, obviously you're going to love that person. You're going to love him so much because he's dealing with that pain in a profound way. But remember, it's not so much it's not because you're loving the person. You're loving the therapy. When that person leaves, he lives with a void. He adds more pain now because the person who actually who happened to be your doctor has turned out to be somebody else, and that hurts you much. So the problem is not, I'm not going to love again. I'm not going to have, people do that. I will not have a relationship again. I'm not going to do this. That's not the problem. Don't punish yourself in that way. Ask yourself, and this is how we learn, beloved. This is how we learn. We learn to discover our needs as we fall into crisis, as we bang our heads against broken relationship. It's not over. Don't give up on yourself. And don't even blame yourself. The fact that you have a need doesn't mean you have to blame for that. But what's important is for you to be aware. So listen, I was pushed by this need to this particular person. Whether the person was aware of that, others might actually sense that and exploit you. So there are those who may say, oh, this one has an issue here, has a problem, he has a need here. Let me try and use that to get to her and or him, and that relationship can be exploitative. You can find yourself sponsoring that relationship with everything you have because you're trying to get healing. It's therapeutic to a great extent, and I'm going to say it again. So the issue is not love as such; it's the need. Once the word love and need coexist in a same sentence, then there's a problem. The persons we love should not be the persons we need, and the persons we need should not be the persons we love. Once you have love and need in the same sentence, you always going to have a terrible mixture. And when that mixture gets out of the way, you're going to have a serious heartbreak. You're going to be so brokenhearted that you won't believe. So what's the way forward? For those who have experienced, that's the lesson. You don't have to condemn yourself. Just brush yourself, see where you may have made the mistake, and stop blaming the other person. He's like this, he's like that, or she's like this, she's like that. Or maybe she could be like that or whatever. But that's none of your business. You can't control what others do. But look at yourself. Why were you drawn to this person, to this particular person? Because if you're not aware of that, you're going to be drawn to another one. So check and see what is happening in your life, your relationship at home. What hurts are you hiding? Emotional hurts, disappointments. And prayerfully, you can come to see that, no. I'm relating to people based on my pain. And those who have the potential to deal with the pain are the ones that I attract and get closer to me. Deal with your pain and don't let others deal with that pain. Because once they do that, then you are hooked to them. And when you are hooked and they leave you or they die, then you're in trouble. Okay? Take care. Bye.